I don't think I ever said good morning to you guys. Do any of you stand at the kitchen sink and eat? So I'm going to test this out. If it doesn't work, no biggie, but I figured we'll give it a go. All right, Bill is making his breakfast. What do you got there, Bill?
Standard.
Everything's always chaos. I always think it's going to slow down, and so far it hasn't. See, she's right here at my feet with her hot breath.
It's always good herb de Provence.
I'm just like flying by the seat of my pants. All right, guys, so early this morning I got a Walmart delivery. There's two of my babies. They already had their supper. I don't know how many ounces are in a normal tube of toothpaste. All right, guys, it is Saturday. It is what? Almost 5 p.m. This is the first time I'm picking the camera up for any clips for this week's weekly ramble, but Bill ran out to Hannaford for me, so he grabbed a few things. I can show you. It's nothing exciting, but here's a little haul. If you hear slurping, that is Miss Harley getting water. So he got some of this creamy peanut butter, no salt added, some Hannaford Colombian 12 cups of coffee. Let's see, he's got the receipt. Let me find out. Excuse my messy counters, guys. Okay, well, he got this Newman's Own stone-fired crust roasted garlic and mushroom pizza, imported from Italy. That's going to be our supper tonight. That was $8.99. The coffee was $4.59. Let's see, the peanut butter. Peanut butter, $1.95. I see he went for the expensive stuff, this Coffee Mate. I usually get the store brand. What did he pay for this? $4.79. Yikes. My Dollar Tree reusable bag. And then he got 3 cans of this Nature Promise dog food. All the dogs are on different diets. Harley is on a special urinary diet. I've talked to you guys about that one before. And so these are $1.55 a piece, and this is what Mr. Brin eats. So that's it, just a little haul. So it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm going to preheat the oven, get this pizza going, because let's see. How long does this baby cook? 425. 10 to 12 minutes. I feel like it always takes longer than that, even when I put the pizza pan in to heat up with the oven. That's just Bill outside, so the dogs are going nuts. I'm sorry. This is not correct. What did I say, guys? 425? I think so. That's what I'll do, and then I'll go check. Yep, 425. There's 2 of my babies. They already had their supper. And there's Miss Harley with her toys. So have any of you been up to anything exciting today, this Saturday? We don't really have any weekend plans. We're not even, well, no, I was just going to say we're not seeing the grands this weekend, but my grandson has a Sunday evening soccer game, so we definitely will be going to that. We always look forward to that, but otherwise we're just kind of doing stuff around the house. I mean, you know, I gotta run errands. Tomorrow I'll be going to the Dollar Tree, of course, but I saved like the big Dollar Tree shop with me as a separate video. That way those of you that like the vloggy rambles can just have that, and those of you that just prefer the Dollar Tree video content can have that separate. So I'd love to know which is your favorite, what you would like to see more of. Yeah, just let me know in the comments below which you prefer, more Dollar Tree, less Dollar Tree, more vlogging, and we'll take it from there. Oh, I did just remember, guys, remind me, because they're upstairs, but later on I want to show you Bill's baby shoes. Remember how I talked to you about when Bill was a kid, and actually for our eldest son, it was like all the thing. You took them to a shoe store, they measured their feet. I don't even know if you can even have that done anymore, like shoe stores where they wait on you, they measure your feet, they check the fit of the shoe, all of that stuff. Well, they did that with babies, and they were like, this is what needs to be done, like in order for them to learn to walk and walk properly, all that stuff, because we were talking about the Dollar Tree Stride Right socks. Well, I found shoes. I just said I found Bill's shoes. I think I know where Bill's shoes are, but I definitely know where my son's are, because Bill's are bronzed. So, but my son's are not. So remind me later on, I will share with you those baby shoes, and maybe those of you that are the same generation of me, we can reminisce on when our adults, children, were babies. All right, I'm just waiting for the pizza to get done. It's got 3 minutes left, so I just was figuring out we could just chit chat, because I was looking out the window and I mean, see this natural light coming in. Isn't it so awesome? That is one of the things I love as the spring is getting nearer, is that it stays lighter out later. I'm guessing you feel the same way, but isn't it just absolutely glorious? All right, the timer went off. Excuse, I know everything is a mess, guys. It's just life. I gotta clean it, and black stoves show everything. The timer went off, so I'm gonna check it. It says to put it on directly on the oven rack, but I never do that, because otherwise it just ends up making a mess. So here, let me check the bottom. It's looking pretty good. And you better believe I have a Dollar Tree spatula. I think that looks good. And you know, based on the firmness of this, it probably could have sat directly on my oven rack, but I never like to chance it. I don't know if it would serve 3 people. It's not very big.
No.
Hard to cut because the pan's so big. It's sliding all over.
Basically $9, so looks good for $9.
It smells good. There we go. All right, guys, so here it is all cut up. You saw the struggle is real cutting it up, but it smells really good. It actually looks better in person. I notice on camera it's looking a little undercooked, but it's more golden-y in person. Welcome, guys. It is Sunday morning. I'm off to Dollar Tree because the Dollar Tree I'm headed to does all of its stocking on Saturday. So they just opened about 30 minutes ago. They open at 9 a.m. nice and early. So while everything is fresh and fully stocked, I'm going to go in. So what I'm going to do, though, of course, is I will share the Dollar Tree shop with me in a separate video, not included in this weekly ramble, because as it is, the weekly ramble is already long enough, right? So, yes, I will share the Dollar Tree shop with me in a separate video, but I just wanted to say hello to the Ramble and let you all know what I was up to this Sunday. So this is where I'm starting off, and oh yeah, I got a Walmart delivery at 7:22 this morning. Nice and early. It's a gentleman that delivers to us quite often, and so it's nice. He kind of like does the neighborhood, I think, so he comes nice and early. So I'll share that little haul with you guys later on, and then I'm not sure what else I'll get up to. I know we have a soccer game this evening. We're going to go see our grandson, so I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, I also should have mentioned I went to 7 Brew and I got a sugar-free drink. This is 3 flavors. They're all sugar-free. It's coconut, blue raspberry, one other, coconut, blue raspberry, and lime. I think maybe it's called like a Mama or something like that. So very tasty. All right, guys, so early this morning I got a Walmart delivery. Now, I was scrolling like last night, lying in bed, watching YouTube, putting the things on the app that we needed delivered. And so I said to Bill, do you need anything? And he said I could use some toothpaste. And I didn't have, believe it or not, any toothpaste left in my Dollar Tree stash. So I put in toothpaste on the Walmart app, and I saw some for 97 cents. So I was like, wow, that is cheaper than Dollar Tree. So I got Bill's toothpaste. Well, Bill, do you want to see what came when I reached in the bag?
What you getting for 97 cents?
This is your toothpaste.
Oh, wow.
Guys, it's
travel
size.
Travel size.
How come in the description they didn't say travel size? Now, I'm sure someplace they had the ounces, which I obviously, like, I don't know how many ounces are in a normal tube of toothpaste, and the photo made it look nice and big. So I was like, ooh, that's cheaper than Dollar Tree. So no, $1 for this little travel size at Dollar Tree. So I checked today. This is 0.85 ounces at Dollar Tree. I can get 6.5 ounces for $1.25. So this isn't even a full ounce, right?
No.
For 97 cents. So
Thank you
Dollar
for trying.
Tree is the way to go. So whatever, you get a little one to use. But yeah, so Bill will have his Dollar Tree toothpaste. And then I got these for the pups. They're mini milk bones. So all's good with those. Now this, guys, I have to tell you, this is the Pine Glow. This should look familiar to you. Dollar Tree sells this for $1.50. I paid $1.24 for it.
For the big size like this?
This is the same size, the 1 quart, 8 ounces that I can get at Dollar Tree, but $1.50. So this was $1.24. I'm curious if it's sealed inside.
Sealed for your protection.
So it is sealed, so that's good. So yes, I got that. So that was a savings, so makes the toothpaste not sting so much. I got my protein bars. These were on sale for $5, so that makes it $1.25 a bar. So same price as Dollar Tree for the protein bars. So I was glad about that. And then this is another one that I kind of feel like I got duped. My own fault again. I have to like look at our big size products and write ounces down, because I thought the laundry detergent was going to be double the size of what I got for the price. So whatever, we needed it. It's the Purex.
I was going to say, that looks like a normal bottle.
Yeah, and I thought it was like
the extra big
that
one?
big, like the bigger, thicker bottle that I get. So I got that, and then I got paper towels, so nothing exciting. Paper towels and detergent were what we needed, and the other things were just, oh, and dog biscuits. The other things were just add-ons. Yeah, so like I say, at least this being cheaper than Dollar Tree takes a little sting out of the toothpaste. So there you go.
1 hour later.
All right, I got chicken cooking for the dogs. And then I got a couple of grilled cheese going and tater tots in the air fryer. That's what's so noisy. All right, guys, for supper tonight, I am going to make Bill and I a pizza. It's a pizza crust, but I don't know how pizzery it will be. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to use the crust. I'm just like flying by the seat of my pants. I'm going to put something together because I don't know if I have any traditional sauce. I know I have mozzarella cheese. I have red onion. So I'll do some type of pizza, even if it's a white pizza. I'll look in the cupboards, see what I have. But I got to throw this mix together. And this is so easy because all you do is use this in a half a cup of hot water and stir it up, and you make yourself a pizza crust. It says form it into a ball now and grease with a teaspoon of oil and cover and set in a warm place for 10 minutes. So here we go. I've got my oil here in this vintage pancake server, or syrup, pancake syrup server, maple syrup. All right. There we go. I get a dish towel and set the timer for 10 minutes. And now I'll look in the pantry and see what ingredients I have. All right, guys. Well, I found minced garlic, red onion, and mozzarella cheese. So maybe I'll do like a white pizza. I was hoping we had broccoli. What do you think, Bill, to make a homemade white pizza? I got the crust going. I got the minced garlic, onion, mozzarella cheese.
Nice.
What do they do? Like a little olive oil?
A little olive oil, and you mentioned broccoli.
I looked. We don't have broccoli. What about herb de Provence?
It's always good to put herb de Provence.
All right, so I'll figure this out. My Dollar Tree bamboo cutting board. All right, the crust has sat for the 10 minutes, but I'm just going to let it continue to sit while I prep the onion and the cheese. This came from Aldi, Happy Farms. I like cheese, we'll use it all. And I got a tiny bit of pepper jack in my cheese container, so we'll just throw that in with it. Now the big thing is to grate it without any skin. And if you hear panting, Miss Harley and Mr. Bryn and Miss Cora are all right here because they're cheese dogs. They always want cheese. Maybe I'll give you a teeny piece. Oh, your breath is hot, Harley. Oh, your breath is hot. All right. Yeah, let me show you guys her. See, she's right here at my feet with her hot breath. And there's Mr. Bryn. Oh, I thought Cora was right behind you. She's on the couch. It's like, I'll let these two do the work for me, Mommy. All right, I think that's plenty of cheese. Here, I'll give you guys a little teeny taste. They're each going to get a little teeny taste. One for you, one for you, and one for you. All gone. All right, let me spread out my crust now. Oh, and guys, I should have mentioned I'm going to cook it in the oven at 450, just the crust for about 5 minutes, and then I'll put the toppings on and finish cooking it. That way we will have a nice crisp crust, hopefully, and not soggy. Now you could do this in a glass pan and make it deep dish. But I kind of like a nice crispy or thin crust, so I'm just going to do it on the pizza pan. This pizza pan gets a lot of use. But when you need something quick and easy, and Bill said, he asked me if I wanted to go out for a meal. But we've been out running around so much today. I hate leaving the +3 for too long. So I didn't want to feed them and then just take off again. Because I don't know, we always seem to have quite the day. I have this big FedEx rant I could get into. Guys, we spent $83 2 days ago to send something FedEx, which it was an important thing and it needed to get there the next day. So we were willing to spend the money to Priority Express overnight. Delivery by 1:30. Well, 1:30 came and went. Never delivered. 2:30 came and went. 3:30, 4:30. Now we're at 5:30. Not delivered. So we went to the FedEx office where we mailed it. The gentleman there was very helpful, very nice. And he said where it was, which is, 20 minutes away from here, sitting in a facility. They didn't do it the way they were supposed to do it. So now they're saying that it will get there tomorrow. Not a good situation. Wasn't the gentleman's fault in the FedEx office. And he said, sadly, that he sees this type of thing happen. And he works in the FedEx office, and he was complaining kind of how this FedEx dealio is a ripoff because they charge you for the Priority Express, but then when they see it's going within the same state, they send it to one facility instead of the other one that would include air travel. And so, because they're like, oh, well, it will get there just as quick. But 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. It takes an extra day. And so you pay all that money for them to just say, oh, sorry, there's a delay. It will get there tomorrow. At least he was able to guarantee for me where it was, because if it doesn't get to where it's going tomorrow, I'm driving to FedEx and picking it up. But yeah, so I was so aggravated. And I went in and talked to them alone. Bill just waited in the car because he was beside himself too. And I'm like, I'll just handle it. And I said, don't worry, I'll be very polite, very nice, which I was. And I didn't use the USPS, yeah, the United States Postal Service, because they had told me they couldn't get it there till Tuesday. So we went across the way to FedEx, and they were like, oh, we can get it there Monday by 1:30. It'll cost you, but we can do it. So we said, it's worth the money, we'll do it. And then they didn't do it. So that's my rant about FedEx. All right, so here's my crust, looking quite nice. I'm going to put it in the oven now. Oh, I got to wait for the oven to get a little hotter. it's got to get up to at least 400 degrees. So I'll be back in a minute, but I'll put this in the oven, cook it for 5 minutes, and then I'll show you guys what I do next. All right, the oven's close enough. I'm going to put the crust in. I did prick it a lot with the fork, so I'm going to put it in for like 5 minutes. So I'm going to use olive oil on the top of the pizza. I showed you guys I have the garlic. I got the onion chopped up. And then Bill and I are kind of obsessed with these, the herb de Provence. If you have not tried these, like if you like something like an Italian sub and you're always like, ooh, what's that oil vinegar like flavor? I'm telling you, you put this on something and you have that flavor. We love this stuff. So these are organic, great value. So it's organic. So it's all organic, it says. And I got this from Walmart. It is basil, fennel, marjoram. Is that how you say that? Parsley, rosemary, lavender, tarragon, and thyme. So we got that from Walmart because this is actually hard to find. I wish the Dollar Tree carried that, but I have never ever seen it at the Dollar Tree. It's a really nice all-around seasoning. Anything you make that has like cheese on it, this goes very nicely. And I have not forgotten, by the way, about the baby shoes. I just got to be home for more than 2 minutes to pull them out and share them with you guys. All right, I am home more than 2 minutes, but when my house isn't like total chaos, everything's always chaos. I always think it's going to slow down, and so far it hasn't. You know, guys, for the pizza, I just found this on my pantry shelf. I love the Broken Taco products, and this is from Dollar Tree. I paid $1.25, but these are the roasted bell peppers, so I'm thinking maybe I'll put those on it too. Oh, now one of you ladies mentioned to me how you used the Dollar Tree pot holders and they burned right through and you burned your hands and never again. I totally understand that. So my guess is, like, see, I have this Halloween one. Now this one is quite thin. I mean, I have never burned myself with it, but it's definitely a thinner quality one. I've got these from the Dollar Tree also, and these are really thick. So I was trying to see if I had, and also I have this one from the Dollar Tree, which has the silicone. So this one doesn't burn my hand. If you don't want to give Dollar Tree pot holders another go round, don't, if you're worried about burning, because definitely if you had that experience once and now you are, gun shy about getting burned again, totally understandable. Because as I say, this one is thin. I would just want to pick up something that I'm grabbing really quick with this style, but these are really thick. So all I can say, I guess, is that when you shop for pot holders at the Dollar Tree, just feel them out for the thickness or go for something like this because this is super thick and it has the silicone, so you're not going to get burned. That's my 2 cents. All right, but now my crust is ready to come out of the oven. All right, well, guys, look at this. Look how well done it is. Man, I got to get the toppings on it, and then I can barely cook this. That's a little upsetting. In fact, I turned the oven down, and I'm going to let the pan cool down because I don't want this to have to go in the garbage. But that is like done. And I don't even have the toppings on. In fact, what I just did is shut the oven off because it will hold enough heat. I'm going to spread some oil on this, put the toppings in, and then literally just pop it in to melt the cheese, I guess, and we'll see. Yeah, see that? Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, that's all we can do. I mean, it's not too well done for me to eat. I'm going to spread some olive oil on it. I'm just winging it, guys. Throw the cheese on. And here comes the dogs. I told you they are cheese hounds. Okay. Cheese. Some of the red onion. There's no way I'm going to use all of this. Look how much there is. Especially where I can't cook it too long. The onion's going to be a little bit raw. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know what I was thinking. It says the packaging said 5 minutes. But that obviously was too much. Oh, I probably should have done the garlic first. Which I think the Dollar Tree has a much larger one. I'm going to buy that next time I'm in the Dollar Tree. I've never really used this, but Bill made a cream cheese and like garlic hummus spread or something. And he wanted this. You know what? Since it can cook for such a short time, I'm not even going to crack open the Dollar Tree peppers. I'm going to save those. Oh, darn. I just remembered. I forgot the herb de Provence. Got to get that on it. All right, I'll show it to you when it's all done. All righty. Here it is, fresh from the oven. Smells scrumptious, guys. Absolutely scrumptious. All right, I'll give you a better look of it. And again, always on camera, things look a little more raw than they do in person. This has a nice goldeny look to it. So I'm going to call Bill, let him know supper's ready because he's upstairs looking at the news. So I will let him know supper is ready and we will give this a taste. All right, here it is all cut up. I have to say this one cut easier than that Paul Newman pizza. Oh, and there's the timer on the oven going. All right, what do you think, love?
Looking good.
So it's garlic, cheese and onion, olive oil,
I'll be popular with the ladies tonight.
I can't do it because the camera's not facing me, but when we were kids, we always went like this. Onion power. And we would breathe in our siblings' faces. We'd go, onion power. And breathe the onion juice into their face. You can eat a whole half if you can have it. What do you have there?
Is this a half of you, half of me?
You can have all of that for sure, what you got on your plate. Yep.
Okay.
Is it real hot? I want you to taste it for everybody. And it just came out of the oven, but it cools quickly, I'm sure. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Now, the onion's a little raw because you pre-bake the crust. And, of course, I forgot our little, like, top oven gets really hot really fast. Like they said 450. I would not do that again. Luckily, I checked it halfway through, and it already had that, like, crispiness.
This is good. I can taste the olive oil.
You do like it?
Yeah.
Would you have it good again?
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I'm going to eat mine.
Thank you.
Guys, this is delicious. I can't get over it. This is so good. I would not pay for like a takeout white pizza if I had the time to make it. Oh, I'm shocked how good it came out. So there you go. Bon appetit. I'll see you in the next clip. Whew, all right, Bill and I are stuffed. So I'm going to say goodnight for the weekly ramble for Monday here. And I will see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday. So don't go anywhere because for your time, it'll be right now. I picked up a few things at Walmart I wanted to show you guys. Just do a little Walmart haul. I'll get the boring stuff out of the way first. I got these dog pads. If you know, you know. So these come in very handy in the frigid winters for senior dogs. So got those, and then I got these when we need something quick and easy if Mr. Bryn is being finicky. So I cook them homemade chicken and things too. But these are at Walmart 78 cents, and at my grocery store they're 99 cents. So just grabbed those, like I say, for if he's being finicky. All right, but now the fun stuff. All right, this is very nostalgic to me, and I have to pick this up every single year for Bill. And guys, I have not seen these this year at the Dollar Tree yet. Have you? They're the marshmallow eggs by Zachary. So I don't know. These were not cheap. They were way more than $1.25 or $1.50. So I'm hoping that these show up at the Dollar Tree. But how cute, right? In an actual egg carton. Although, see, you can hear them rolling around in there. So they're obviously probably pretty small. Best if used by February 14th, 2027. But I got those for Bill. He doesn't know. So that will be a little Easter treat for him. And then, oh my gosh, look at these. I picked these up because I did just pay $1. So I got one for my grandson and one for my granddaughter. I just thought they were cute. They definitely do not need any more stuffed animals, but I don't know. I could not resist. I feel like in an Easter bucket or basket, almost no matter how old you get, you need one of these. So I grabbed those. And then I also picked these up. These are the Whoppers, and they're the little robin egg minis. So I myself, again, have not seen them at the Dollar Tree, at least yet this year. So I wanted to make sure I had those. And we love the little chocolate coins. These are bunny money, so they have little pictures of bunnies on them. And I paid, I want to say 99 cents for these. So that's why I got these at Walmart and not at Dollar Tree, because they'd be $1.25 at Dollar Tree. So yes, Bunny Bucks melt chocolate coins. Picked those up. These, I thought they were going to be bigger. But that's all right. They were $1 a package. Ghirardelli chocolate bunnies, caramel milk chocolate, and you get 2 in there. So I got 2 packages of those. Oh, and I got 2 packages of these. This is Palmer candy, but they're Easter cookies. Look at those. Mini vanilla sandwich cookies with lemon, strawberry, and birthday cake filling. I thought those sounded awesome. Never seen this before. So I grabbed 2 bags of those. And then this is another item that I thought was going to be bigger. But that's all right. It was $1. Twizzlers bunnies. So little Twizzler pieces shaped like bunny rabbits. So red licorice. I got this for Bill. So yes, that is my little Walmart haul. All right, guys, I took my basket out of storage, and it was just in a cupboard up here in the living room, and it was like that, but cracked. You see that? So I have this Dollar Tree Aleene's, it's Aleene's name brand. I had purchased it at Dollar Tree, industrial strength glue stick. Believe it or not, I've used this for other heavy-duty things, and it has held. And this is a piece that's on display. We never pick it up by the handle. So I'm going to test this out. If it doesn't work, no biggie. But I figured we'll give it a go before I invest in any other type of glue. So that's what it looks like. It's orange, so you know we've got it everywhere. Oh, I hear my washing machine has stopped. I hear the little chime going. That's down in the cellar. Trying to get housework done. My eldest son and daughter-in-law are coming to spend the weekend with us, a long weekend. So that is really nice. I'm excited. We're all going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to have a big family boiled dinner. Bill is going to make his Irish soda bread. So the crazy thing was, though, we were at Hannaford and they had absolutely no carrots, and they said due to situations in the country there was a carrot shortage. But we went to another grocery store and he found carrots. So crisis averted. All right, I gotta wash this off my hands, and then we'll check back on this in a day and see how it's done. Welcome to Wednesday, another day in the weekly ramble. I'm not quite sure what we have going on today. Bill has a dentist appointment, but it is not one of those where they have to knock him out, those marathon 4-hour dental appointments. It's not that. Just so some of that work that was done, now he goes to his regular dentist and they got to do some permanent stuff for all the temporary things that were done. So just, I don't even know if he's going to use Novocaine. I don't think Bill's going to even need Novocaine for it. But I think I'll go along with him. And then while he's in there, I will run to one of the Dollar Trees that are nearby and do a little Dollar Tree shopping. So that's always a good thing. And then otherwise, I'm not exactly sure what we will be up to for the rest of the day. If anything exciting happens, I of course will take you guys along with me. A little tip, guys, see these cups? You can get these at Yankee Candle. Doesn't have any label on it anymore, and they come filled with the wax for your wax melter. Well, what I do is, when you get these on sale, they're a decent price, but I save the container and then I pop out the wax when it's no longer any good, no scent left in it, or I just want to switch it out. Pop it in the freezer and then it comes right out. So I'm going to stick this one in the freezer because I want to switch out the scent. This one has a little bit of scent in it, but it's not that strong. So I'll use it like on a day that I'm not having any company, that type of thing. So I'm going to pop this in the freezer. And then like in an hour or so, I'll pop it out and I have some wax melt cubes that I picked up from Ollie's for $1 that are like this raspberry scent. And so I will melt those to fill the house with a nice springy scent. See, this is the wax melter that those cups fit in, and my younger son and his family gave me this for Christmas. So see how it lights up, and I love it because it has a timer, steady on, or like 6 hours or 12 hours. So I'm just starting to do a little bit of spring decorating. So there's the basket, safe and sound, while the handle continues to dry. And then this is one of the collections of the Lego dupe Dollar Tree products. So those are the flowers, the Make It blocks by Dollar Tree. Now, when Bill and I purchased these, they were $1.25. Now they're up to, I want to say, $1.75 because they're in the toy section. But these look exactly like the Lego ones. So look at the quality of those. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and these are still all available at my local Dollar Trees. So if you're interested in them, hopefully you can find them. I myself don't think I necessarily, building Legos not my thing, but luckily Bill enjoys doing it because it's a form of a puzzle. So he has built those for me. He built those all last year. And I have just set out some of my faux tulips. These look so real. They're just like rubber. I got these in 2020. Somebody actually had shown them on YouTube. That was right when I started watching YouTube. A home decorator had shown these, and so I went on and purchased them because I love them. And I just have them in a thrifted milk glass vase. And there's Miss Harley taking her mid-morning nap. That's our love seat, but more commonly referred to as Harley's dog bed. I think only like I've sat on it like twice since we got it, and I don't honestly know if anybody else has. So it's Miss Harley's. There's Mr. Bryn following Mommy around, right? Look at his tail's all tucked in. You don't have to be nervous. He gets nervous because he's like, who are you talking to? You're all good, sweetie. So you know that all three are still here, of course. There's Miss Cora. They're all doing their thing. They're waking up slow, aren't you? Yes. Good girl. All right, guys, it's been about an hour, so I'm going to see if my wax comes out of the container. So let me grab it out of the freezer. Here it is. Oh, it's loose, but you know what? It melted with like a little ridge. So here, let me just, usually I can pop it right out. Here it's shaking. Let me just, there we go. There we go. Good as new. And now what I can do is just save these and melt them at another date. Because yeah, they still have a nice scent left to them. So they're not totally used up yet. All right, so now what I will do is just store these in my little wax melt candle cupboard there. And these are the Glade Bubbly Berry Splash ones. Those are the ones I'm going to use next. And this little candle cupboard is one that my mother painted many, many years ago. So I love it. There's a little bit better shot of it so you can see the full effect. All right, I have these pretty butterfly napkins. Now, I got these last year, so I paid $1.25 for 16 of them. But I think they fit in my thrifted napkin holder very nicely. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. I am just boiling some boneless chicken thighs for the dogs to get their meals for the next few days put together. So this is what I got going on bright and early. I did a small batch just so that I can have it for it to cool down for them to have for breakfast, and then once that's done, I'm going to get some more going that will work for the next couple of days. And then I've got more that I'm going to wrap up and put in the freezer. I bought a big family pack because that was the most economical way to do it. All right, Bill is making his breakfast. What do you got there, Bill?
Standard coffee, oatmeal, and cranberries. Added a banana.
Those are the Dollar Tree. Well, they're Ocean State,
yeah,
but they're the craisins I get at Dollar Tree. Banana, very healthy also. But what is that?
I found that in the cupboard.
Chocolate frosted donut. Yes, I'm guilty. Yesterday, I asked Bill to pick us up some donuts.
I also got a prune from Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
You can find them occasionally.
They're just back in store. I just grabbed you some bags. By now you guys would have seen, I think, that Dollar Tree shop with me. But the prunes were back in stock, so I grabbed Bill a couple bags because they're fabulous.
Yeah. Fabulous in small quantities.
All right, well, you go enjoy your breakfast. He's going to bring it upstairs so that the
Dogs.
+3 let him be. They already had their breakfast. You guys saw me cooking them their chicken.
They're working on their fourth breakfast.
Yeah. 30 minutes later and they already want another meal. All right, now I got to go downstairs and switch laundry over. Our cellar is way too dark, so I can't film down there. But that's what I'm off to do next is laundry. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, it's much later in the day. For supper tonight, we're just having a mishmash of things. I had one veggie burger left and a little bit of rye bread. So because on St. Patrick's Day, we made Reubens because we're doing the whole boiled dinner. Like I told you guys this Saturday when my son and daughter-in-law come, and our other son and his family. So we're going to do the whole St. Patrick's Day celebration then. So in any case, we had things left, not enough of one thing to feed both of us. So Bill had a veggie burger with some of the leftover sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, and cheese on rye bread. And he had picked me this up, I don't know, the other day. I've never tried this brand, Michelangelo's vegetable lasagna, and it's just a microwave dish. So we'll see. Oh, I'm actually shocked, guys. The calories is 350 calories, 580 milligrams of sodium, 44 grams of carbohydrate. So if you're somebody that has to watch your carbohydrate, it's high in that. But, yep, this is it. So, it just finished. 6 minutes in the microwave, 3 minutes full power, 3 minutes 50% power. And now, oh, I got to remove the film because then I got to let it sit for 2 minutes. So, let me get the film off it. So, here it is. All right, well, my microwave must not be a strong enough power because, I don't know, guys. No, that is cold in the center. All right, back to the drawing board. I'm going to go put it in for 3 more minutes. Yeah, so I don't think I picked up the camera since this morning because all I have been doing is, you know, housework, laundry, as I say, trying to get things situated and done for our company because our son and our daughter-in-law, which they used to live on the other side of the world, so now just a few hours away, is incredible. But so they're coming and they're going to stay 3 days with us, so I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I'm just getting things, you know, set for them. I gotta wash the bedding, like change the sheets. I got a load of towels in now so that everybody will have clean towels for showers. So, you know, just all the stuff that goes on, especially day to day, but the extra when you're having house guests. And I want to try to get as much as I can done tonight because tomorrow I'll have a little bit of time, but I am picking them up at the train station. So hopefully that will go well. I got to navigate myself there and back because Bill has to do a school run, a pickup from school. So we're spread all over the place tomorrow, but it's exciting, fun times. So yes, so I got my work cut out ahead of me tonight. I still got a shower. I was debating, I colored my hair. I think it's been too soon. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I just did it for the wedding, which was on Valentine's Day. One of our niece's weddings. And so I probably did my hair like February 8th or so. And I usually do it like a few months. But it's growing fast, I feel like. Well, my hair grows fast anyways because I cut quite a bit off of it. And it's quite long already. And I know I told you in last week's ramble that I needed to cut Bill's hair. And guys, I don't know if I'm going to get to that this week either. So when I cut it, it will be in a weekly ramble. But sorry, you may have to wait another week. And I know some of you are like just chomping at the bit for Bill to get his hair cut. Me too, but again, I told you guys before, I'm not going to cut mine short because I love to put it all up and totally off my face and my neck, and so I like it long. So when the hot, humid weather hits here where we live, I will be good to go. Okay, 3 more minutes. Now it definitely is cooked, so I'm going to peel the film off and then let it sit for the 3 minutes like they suggested. I don't want to get burned here. Whew, ooh, this is hot, guys. Here, let me show you a close-up of it. Look at that steam pouring out. Oh my goodness, all my cheese is like on the paper. All right, I don't want to lose all my cheese. Look at that, all my cheese is stuck here. And that's my favorite part. All right, well now I will set the timer. Has to set for 3 minutes. That's what it's looking like. They recommended the oven, but it takes 45 minutes in an oven. I am not heating up the oven to make a frozen dinner. Do any of you stand at the kitchen sink and eat on nights like this when we're eating different stuff? And so like Bill's was ready. I told him, take it, just go eat. You know, when we're having like just like a cleanup meal, using stuff up. His was ready, so I say go take it and eat it. Now mine is almost done, and so I can't tell you how many times I just eat standing right here where we are together, eat my supper, because yes, I could take it in the other room, sit at the table, but then all the +3 are going to come running over, like wanting to know what I have. Bryn is right here and Miss Cora right there. They're looking at me. They can't have vegetable lasagna, but they don't know that. So yeah, I'd be curious. Do you do that too? Just like eat your meals at the kitchen sink? I probably should make more of an effort and sit down and eat. But I think, guys, I'm going to dump it. I think I'm going to dump it onto the plate so that it can cool down, because I don't care about the presentation. So if it's messy, so here, come down here. Sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. And we will unplate this. See what it looks like. Because I am quite hungry. So I think it will cool a little quicker. It smells nice. Oh, there's its timer. So that's what it looks like. Full sheets of lasagna. Oh, I wish I had some grated Parmesan cheese. We got to go to the grocery store yet again tomorrow because we need some last minute things. Bill doesn't want to make homemade buttermilk. Here, I'll bring you guys back up so that you're not just staring at my frozen dinner. Bill does not want to make his own buttermilk, and he needs that, I guess, for his Irish soda bread. So he's got to go to the store tomorrow. I mean, he said he would go for us because it's crazy. He's got to get that. We go through bread like nobody's business. So he's going to get a loaf of bread. And I don't know. I tried to already pick up everything that I think we will need for my son and daughter-in-law. And then because my other son, my younger son, and the grands are going to be here, we're going to be going through a lot of food. But and Friday night is pizza night. So maybe I will be able to film some of that. I mean, I don't put the grands, as you guys know, on camera. I typically don't put any family except for Bill and I on camera. So, but this weekly ramble will end on Friday, and then I will film on Saturday, but you guys will see that the following week. So come back for that, because if you want to see our St. Patrick's Day celebration, that will be the following Saturday, because I got to stop filming Friday to have time to like get all the clips off the camera into the computer, uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, I'd love it if you would subscribe, because as I say, then you can come back and see all the Dollar Tree content, the weekly rambles. But yeah, this weekly ramble will end Friday. This is good. This is really good. All right, guys, I will have to ask Bill how much this was, because this was really good. For a frozen dinner, it was delicious. I mean, I'm not making that up. I just did it in the microwave, and this was as good as some lasagna that I have had at takeout at restaurants. Not takeout, places like sit-down Italian restaurants. So, very good. I am highly impressed with this, let me tell you. I would have it again. Hopefully, it was reasonably priced. I'll have to ask him what he paid for it, but because definitely a serving just for one, you saw that, but very tasty. I don't think I ever said good morning to you guys. Happy Friday. I took a shower. My hair is still all wet. I just had it pulled back because I've been running around cleaning, because we have our house guests coming today. So, you know, after we use the shower and all of that stuff, I like to give it a final clean. And so I got just a couple hours before I head to the train station to pick them up. Can't wait. So I don't know, guys, if I will be back with any more video clips today. If I am, you will see me, but otherwise I gotta wrap this weekly ramble up, because again, it's Friday and I gotta get it all put together, edited and posted for you guys for tomorrow. So what I'll do is any filming probably that I do from this point forward will go in next week's weekly ramble. So there you go, and I will see you all tomorrow, though, Sunday, your time and my real time, because it will be on Sunday, with a Dollar Tree haul or shop with me. Dollar Tree content in any case. So have a great Saturday, rest of your evening, Sunday morning, guys, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And of course, as always, until then, remember, please be well.